Next up, Suha Araj with Khsara.
Okay. Hello. My name is Suha. I have a good education. My mom says I'm pretty. My aunt says I'm not ugly. I've had some professional success. I've had some unsuccessful relationships. I'm over 30, and I'm not married, so I'm ashamed. I'm a Khsara. And there's more of them out there, maybe even in this room. But so we're making a feature film, and we put together a little clip in New York last week that I'd like to show you just to kind of get a fun, silly concept across.
Spinster.
Expired.
Pickled.
Christmas cake.
On the shelf.
Dusty.
Old maid.
Nobody's wife.
Khsara.
Khsara.
Team Khsara!
There's a lot of different ways to say this in different cultures, and I'm sure you guys have heard of it. But just for your benefit,
Spinster.
Expired.
Pickled.
Christmas cake.
On the shelf.
Dusty.
Old maid.
Nobody's wife.
Khsara.
Khsara.
Team Khsara!
I just spoke with a Turkish friend a few days ago, and she told me that in Turkey it means I without the dot, which somehow translates to mean dry woman. So, anyways, this tone is not, the tone of the film is very more self-deprecating, dark, witty. This is more silly, just to kind of get a concept across. But the feature has been 2 years in the making. We are really close to our final locked draft. The project's been supported by the Sundance Labs, the Torino Film Lab. Last fall, my producer Monique, who's in the audience, we went to IFP Film Week, part of the co-production market. I was selected as an emerging visionary because of this project for some reason. And we actually just got back from Berlin 2 weeks ago, and you found out we were coming here, so we put the Kickstarter campaign together. In Berlin, we started to really some great relationships with potential co-producers, and we're really excited about the momentum of the project right now. So first, we're doing a short. The reason is to kind of show, to really get the tone across, and to take that to some of the financiers to see what the vision is. The short will include the 2 lead characters, Nasreen and Gina, who are 2 cousins, one living in San Francisco, one in Palestine. And they both come into their Khsara hood by different means. And essentially everyone in the film has to make a choice between modern and tradition, between love and marriage. You know, we all hope that there's both out there. So the short will include them, but also 2 old ladies in the village in Palestine. They are in their 80s, they're sisters, they've never been touched by a man, and they represent kind of the worst case scenario of what can happen, right? So one of them is forever hopeful and has, you know, a magazine cut out of George Clooney in her cupboard, while her other sister, who's a little bitter, knows better. So the short will intertwine their 4 lives. We have just launched a Kickstarter campaign with the hopes of raising $25,000. The reason we're asking for this money is it was disheartening to know it's not cheap to shoot in Palestine. Gas is about 4 times the price as here, if you can imagine that. And you know, the film community, we want to support it. It's really important for me to shoot there and start building traction there and grow a platform there. So we really want to do the short there. We are happy to report that in 4 days we've raised about 10% of the budget, so we're excited to do that. I also want to say that There's 3 components to Khsara. There's the films that we're making. There is the real-life Khsara Club, the Kickstarter campaign. You can get your membership card if you donate, and they're going to be numbered. So the earlier you get in, the more you can brag about how visionary you were to support this. And then there's the community online, Khsara.com, and our Facebook page, which are all growing. And one of the fun things we want to do, we have a lot of ideas, but one of the fun things we want to do is get women to send in 1-minute video clips of when they knew they were Khsara. So these clips will be integrated among all our transmedia and in the DVDs of the short and the feature. There's also an opportunity to be in the feature as an extra during one of the big debut scenes of the club. So ultimately our goal is to empower women, and we want to team with organizations that believe the same way. So please join us. Thank you.
Wow, this is a true post-feminism. I need to join this club. Panelists, what do you think?
Can I ask? I mean, I love the component where people can send in their short videos and with their own testimonies. I'm wondering, is there a possible dude component to the? I don't know, like something on the other side of it, just I don't know. Like,
I'm sorry to have excluded you.
I don't feel excluded, but like I feel like if there was a way for me to be an ally in the sisterhood or something.
No, I really appreciate you asking, and I think there's men who are Khsara makers, like some of the characters in the script, but then there's also men that truly support this and want to be with independent women and want to support independent women, and absolutely, I mean, this is a movie about women, but I would love I know that there's men that have told me, I mean, all of us are kind of trying to define ourselves and search for a partner, so it's not to exclude men, and thank you for asking. Yes, you can send in your video.
And you need to be asking him to blog about